Hi, welcome back to Shankar's channel, and today I am going to present you a demo wherein I'll talk about how you can set up CloudWatch monitoring and set up alarms. So it can trigger an alarm and give you the notification using SNS when there is any spike in CPU or based on some other metrics. So on this particular demonstration, we'll cover CPU utilization and we'll walk you through the demo, how you can set it up and how it actually works. So I have launched a launched an EC2 instance wherein I've installed CloudWatch agent. And the very first prerequisite for you to work with CloudWatch, you should have the agent in place in the EC2 instance. So I have one EC2 instance where AMI belongs to 2023 Linux. And it has the package by default. You just need to run one command, which you can get it from here in the official article. So just need to run this command and you're all set. So I'm going to show you. I have run this command and my CloudWatch agent is there now, and I am going to proceed with other setup. So first, you have to have the SNS in place. So we'll open SNS in one tab and we'll open CloudWatch in another. So the reason we need CloudWatch agent so that it can uh, get the details from the EC2 instance, what all we set it up here, and based on those metrics, it will retrieve the CPU utilization and everything. So topics is the first thing you need to do. So this is how you can set it up. We'll go with standard for now, and let's say CPU utilization, SNS, okay, and display name will remain keep as is. Everything will keep as is for now for this demo. Yes, there is no need. However, if there is any uh, error you come across, just give it a check on the access policy and the encryption. Make sure if it is either disabled or you should have the correct encryption in place. Else, if still it the issue persists, you can give it a check on the access policy and you can customize the policy as per the requirement. So we'll move ahead and create the topic is created, and now we'll create a subscription. So it means where you would where you would require the notification sent to. So we'll choose the email as in type of endpoint to subscribe, okay, kind of protocol. And this is what my email address for now is, and I'll say create subscription. So the subscription is created. I have my email box here. I'll refresh it. I have got one email. I'll confirm it. See, this is you'll have to do at first place. Now I'll just close this, back to inbox, and now back to subscription. It was pending confirmation, but if I refresh the page because I confirmed it, it will show you confirmed. See, all right. Now we'll leave this tab and come back to CloudWatch. Now what we'll do is we'll create one alarm, select metric, and based on the metrics that you would be choosing here, it will retrieve those logs and send you the notification. So EC2 we are concerned about on this demo, per instance metrics, and these are the metrics you can set up the CloudWatch alarm for. So here we'll cover CPU utilization. So we'll say CPU utilization, select metrics, right? So since we already have one instance, we only have one instance. That's the reason it showed you the one instance. Otherwise, it would have been multiple instances. So in enterprise, there can be more than one. Okay, so you'll have to select these instance, provided it should have the CloudWatch agent. So I'll not do any 90 or 80%, just 20%. I'll just choose just to show you how you can trigger the alarm. So I'll say next, and alarm state trigger whenever there is any, a threshold is about to cross. I mean, like about to reach to that particular value or more than that, it will trigger an alarm. So that by default the status will be from okay to in alarm. So insufficient means it is not getting the data from the EC2 instance. So let's see how it works. I already have CPU utilization SNS, So this is where you configure your SNS, and based on that you can select EC2 action. For this demo, I'm not going to choose anything. We'll keep it by default, but I can show you what it means. So if there is any action you need to do or you are supposed to set up based on the requirement from the customer, you can do it either. So whenever the threshold it reaches to the threshold, and you would like to stop the instance then and there, which usually we don't do in any enterprise level, because sometimes application is hosted on EC2 instance, and if you stop the instance, the application will stop working. But if even if CPU utilization is high, it will the performance, it will have the impact on the performance, but it will still be running, up and running. So there you can troubleshoot based on these actions. And auto scaling, maybe any other EC2 spin up is required, or the scale down, scale up, so you can set it up here. But for this demo, we'll keep as is. We'll not choose anything. Okay, so remove, and we'll remove this as well. So click next. Alarm name, we'll say CPU alarm. Okay, now you can describe here what it is pertaining to. So anyways, we'll not describe for now, and we'll create alarm here. Okay, so right now it shows insufficient data. We'll wait till the time it becomes okay. Okay means it is now retrieving the data from EC2 instance. So if there is any CPU utilization that uh, crosses 20% and it remains the same for 5 minutes, and it will trigger an alarm, and the status will be in alarm from okay. So first we are waiting for it to become okay from insufficient data. I'll pause the video here and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So it is now, it seems I refreshed it and it says okay. And now the next thing we will do is we'll uh, check what's the instance status is, and what's the what would you say, CPU utilization. We'll check using top command. So CPU is now 6.7%, 0%. What we'll do is we'll create a duplicate session here, and we'll keep this session wherein you'll have the CPU display. And what I'll do is I have written one command. I have got one command. I have googled this. You can uh, get it online as well, how you can put the load. So I'll do, I'll run this command, and parallelly I'll open this session prompt, uh, so that we can in parallel see CPU percentage that puts the load. See, it goes high now, 99%. So let's leave the sessions as is and wait for it to become an alarm. The moment it become an alarm, there would be an email. Resubscribe. Okay, I'm not sure why, how it unsubscribed it, but yeah, we resubscribed it again, so that it should not have any impact. Anyways, let it be like this, and we are waiting for it to become an alarm. The moment it becomes an alarm, you will see an email will be here, because it has crossed 20%. So it will pick the data points in 5 minutes. So I'll pause the video here. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I just refreshed it. It says in alarm, and let's have a look here and how it was in last 5 minutes. So if you have seen here how it crossed 20% and how it became okay from okay to in alarm, and this is the metrics, and see this spike here. Okay, 63%, and it is like this only till the time it triggers an alarm. So let's see, let's go to email. So our email says threshold crossed, You have received the email by default, threshold crossed. You're receiving this email because Amazon has entered the alarm state because threshold crossed, our 1 out of 1 data points was greater than 20% minimum. This is this view the alarm. So you will receive a notification like this so that you can take an action on or before time, before your application crashes out, and it can have the impact on the production environment. See, this is so interesting, right? You can set up some more metrics here, like if I go here and create alarm, select metric, you can have like based on EBS volume. So whenever there is any volume, there are multiple for the volumes as well. There are multiple options you can go for. So you can have like how much volume size is there and when would it get expired, and based on drive size it will trigger an alert. There are some more stuff here. You have lambda here, it will trigger alarm, it will trigger lambda function as well. So you have multiple options, you can search it here for whatever you would like this to be set up. So this is how it works, and that's all for this demo. We'll come back and we'll see if we can talk about how you can do some CloudWatch stuff more with the Lambda function and more integrations with AWS services. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching.